Hi, air signs. My name is Michelle Kelly. Welcome to This Is Your Sign. This is the reading for all the air signs, so Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini for the month of May 2022. I just want to let you guys know I was putting out videos every Saturday except for the fourth Saturday of the month. I am now going to start going to every other Saturday effective immediately, so there won't be a video next week, and I'm going to stop doing the love and relationship messages, just so you know. So let's get into your reading, guys. I'm just gonna let you know really quick, the reason why I am stepping back a little bit is because I am working on some other projects, so I need some time. I love doing the videos, but the uploading and the tagging them, it takes a long time to put them up on the internet, and I need some time to work on some other things right now. So I am not abandoning you, just so you know, air sign. So your first card is a change in the wind, and it's upside down. The next card is a time for a nap, and it's upside down in between both worlds, and it's upside down. So this is telling me, first of all, I think it feels like your life is upside down right now, and maybe you don't feel like you're settled or grounded, like your footing's off, like you don't feel settled right now. But a change in the wind when it's upside down is what this is saying, is maybe you've been resisting and fighting circumstances that are going on, which, you guys, a lot of times when you're fighting things, when you don't want things to happen, a lot of times things are being cleared out for your highest good. A lot of times, all the time, things are always working in your best interest and for you at the highest possible level. God, Spirit, the divine, your angels, your ancestors, they want the very best for you always. When it is happening, it does not feel that way. So things are being cleared out of your life that you don't need anymore, that aren't good for you. They're not serving you anymore. And maybe you've been fighting and fighting and fighting and resisting change. I'm going to tell you right now, you're looking at a girl who has a key tag from like every single store in her purse still, when most people just show their phone with their app on it. I would still have a flip phone if I didn't have a child that wanted a BlackBerry when cell phones were coming out. Like, I don't deal with change well either, so I get it. But this is like, you don't have to fight anymore. And the time for the nap, like exhaustion. And time for a nap, you guys have gotten this a couple times. This is about workaholism. So maybe you're starting to slide back into workaholism and hiding yourself in work. You guys, total normal thing to do, but eventually it catches up with it. It says you are a human being, not a human doing. Is it possible you're suffering from workaholism? Could you be the one who thinks it's your job to save everyone, to be there for everyone, to go until you can barely see straight? You've gone as far as you can. You've worked hard and nourished people and projects, but now you're an empty well and have no reserve for others or for yourself. Don't let your ego keep going full speed when your body and spirit need a rest. Exhaustion is calling you to stop what you're doing altogether. Take a break. If you don't, the appearance of this card could portend a possible illness that stems from being totally overwhelmed. You feel like a new person if you take a break. Do it now. So you guys, sounds so easy. A lot of times what happens is when you are not able to give yourself permission to rest or take a break, it will come out in your body first. You will get sick. You will have stomach aches, you will have headaches, you will have anxiety attacks, you will have depression. It will come out in your body. Eventually, your body gets louder and louder and louder until you actually start to listen to it. I know you're hearing me telling you guys you need to slow down, and I'm sure you feel like you do if you cannot stop yourself. this is really an issue. So I want to suggest some things that you can do just to start working on slowing down. It doesn't mean like, usually what happens is you crash and you hit a brick wall, or you're like, I work so fucking hard, I deserve it. You don't have to let it get to that extreme anymore. So maybe some things I can suggest to you are start doing things that are fun, that bring you joy and make you happy. Do you love to sing? Do you love to dance? Do you like to get out in nature, hike, go to the beach, hula hoop, ride your bike, plant in your garden? I don't want to say plant, because even it could be relaxing. It's still like doing a job. I'm thinking creativity, painting, drawing, journaling, yoga, guided meditation. Start there. If you can incorporate something in there at least once a week to start decompressing, because you guys are in between two worlds. And I think you guys got a taste of the color and you're starting to go back into the black and white. Like, you like the color, but the black and white is safe. It feels safe, but I think you're starting to realize, like, even though it feels safe, you like the color better. So let's dive a little deeper. I want to read that. That was off of my intuition, but I want to see the meaning. It says, be mindful of your expectations. Now is not the time for guarantees. Things will not go exactly as you plan or dictate. Are you guys dictators? I think you might be. Let go and see what Spirit has in store. What takes hold in your life will be better than you can imagine. Oh, let go. Just let go. Sounds so easy, right? When you're gripped for dear life onto 2 poles, you have to have your fingers peeled off the pole. First your pinky, then your ring finger, then your fuck you, but I still got this, and then your pointer finger, and then finally you cannot hold on anymore. Then you have to go through, you're still holding on, dangling in the wind, and then your next finger, your pinky, your ring finger, fuck you, I'm not giving up. You know, and then finally when you're able to let go, it's usually because you're exhausted and you just can't hang on anymore. Totally normal. Totally normal. You guys, you're not staying in situations that aren't good for you for as long as you used to, which I say, congratulations. So you're starting to see the gray, but it says finding balance. It's so funny that came out. Find the balance between your work, your rest, and your playtime. You will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. You guys, this girl looks like she's burning the midnight oil. And, you know, a lot of times when you do overwork yourself, you start missing things. You're not operating on all cylinders just because you're working more. If you aren't taking time out to refuel, to take care of yourself, even though you're there, it doesn't mean you're there. Like, I'm here because I'm not all there. Like, just because you keep showing up doesn't mean, you know, like they started doing with doctors, with drivers, that you can only drive so much, because then you go like on autopilot. You're not really there. And so this is saying, start paying attention. You know, I've suggested to you guys, we've talked about this taking a nap and workaholism many times for you air signs. So this is not a scolding of you, but this is just like, you're not doing everyone a favor as much as you think you are when you're not fully present, when you're exhausted and overworked and doing too much. People aren't lucky you're there when you're not excited to be there. You think, oh God, I gotta freaking do this today. People aren't lucky that you're there and being around you. Like, that doesn't feel good. And if people are okay with that, they're not well either. Because I don't want to be around people that aren't really there. And I know you guys don't either, just so you know. And it says, wait for winter. During the colder months, the fairy queen of winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes, as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. You guys, so whatever is going on, it's probably not going to happen until winter. So this is the divine telling you, have fun and do things that bring you joy and not waiting for the winter. But it says music. Listen carefully. There may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle your memories, and charm fairies to your door. So you guys, listen to the music, dance, sing, karaoke, whatever you love to do. You guys do that. Please do that. Work. Nobody looks back on their life and says, I wish I worked more. Nobody. I wish I spent more time with friends. I wish I, you know, this whole money security thing, it can be very debilitating. And it's, you know, workaholism is acceptable. Oh, I have to work. Oh, she can't be here. She has to work. It's also a way to avoid your life. It gets you out of shit that you don't want to do. Instead of just saying, this isn't good for me, I can't do it. Oh, I have to work. Just so you know, the next card says perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. You guys are you have the gift of perseverance, which means you're not quitters and you don't give up ever. And you have the gift of resilience too. So you can do whatever you set your mind to. And purple is all about awareness, spirituality. I have a paper with it on it. Psychic inner vision and wisdom. Color of the evolving soul. You guys are still evolving. Unconscious wisdom, collective knowledge of mankind. You guys are readers and you read people. You guys have the gift of perseverance. Not everybody has this gift, but you guys have it. Keep going. Don't give up. And it says forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentments blocks the flow of love. I understand and acknowledge that harboring resentments blocks the flow of love. You guys are on a healing journey and you are working on forgiveness, but a lot of times you can't forgive others. A lot of times, all the time, you can't forgive others until you forgive yourself. So this is all about healing and forgiving yourself right now. And you guys are love. You guys came from love. You are love. So you guys are starting to work on this stuff. This is hard stuff to work on. The divine is acknowledging that, but the judgment card just came out and it says, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So what this is telling me is that you're starting to see not everybody can do what you're doing, and not everybody has the gifts that you have. And you're starting to see that, and you're starting to realize that it's not other people's fault that they don't have the gifts that you have, but you're understanding it is not your job to tell other people what their path is, even if you think it is. Not your job, air signs. So this is your sign signing off for the month of May. I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Thanks for watching.